Good evening, Facebook family. Sorry about that. Private joke. Private. But anyway, good evening, everyone. It's Karen Wilkins from KarenWilkins.com, where we show entrepreneurs how to build a successful business online and off just by using simple tips, techniques, strategies, systems, and solutions. So, it is the Hour of Empower broadcast, and today I got some tips for you from LinkedIn, as a matter of fact. Now, I know it's almost sacrilegious to bring tips for another social media platform to the live broadcast, but we are entrepreneurs who surf and do business on several platforms, right? So I thought it was apropos. But in the meantime, right now, Facebook is telling me they're still building my audience. So I always like to give them an opportunity to do their thing. So give me a minute. In the meantime, I just want to welcome you into the broadcast. Again, my name is Karen, and I'm with KarenWilkins.com. So it is Tuesday. I think I said it's Wednesday. It's Tuesday. I tell you, the days are already flying past. I don't need to give it any help. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I do want to kind of inform you about why I'm coming on at different times. You know, last week I actually was trying to see whether the different time frames made a difference in the people who attended the live sessions. Not really. But also, because I'm putting together the mobile marketing platform, you know, the agency that I am creating, I'm in a lot of different sessions on the phone. I'm negotiating. You know, I'm really putting something together that's going to bring this mobile marketing piece to you in a way that is another strategy that you really can build your business and grow it exponentially. Hi. Well, thank you for letting me know that you can see me and hear me. So let me see who that is. Hey, Aurora. How are you? Thank you for stopping by. I do appreciate it. So I do want to get on with, because Facebook is now telling me to keep going. So I do want to get on bringing you the tips that I have for LinkedIn. I'm not going to let this be a long session. But, you know, whenever you're doing business on a different platform, you want to make certain that you optimize. That's good. I'm glad to know that. Okay, not a problem. Not a problem at all. Okay, so anytime you are doing business on a social media platform, you want to make certain that you optimize the process so that people can find you. They'll know who you are and what you're about. You know, you want to optimize your brand on that platform. And so LinkedIn for a very long time had a certain look. And just recently, and I'll say in the last year or two, they really have widen the features that they're making available to people. But I don't see a lot of information about it. And I certainly don't see any of the social media platforms, you know, promoting what they're doing on their platform. But you do have entrepreneurs that come through who are doing their thing on that platform, letting everybody know. Well, LinkedIn seems to be a little more subdued about the features that are there. However, I know I have had the opportunity to optimize my site a few months ago. So, and I never thought that nobody would know it, but there are some of us who really don't know that you can optimize your site, your personal site over there on LinkedIn. So I want to give you a few tips that you could do to make your brand stand out from everyone else. And some things you may know and others you may not. So please stay for this little bit of time that I got right now, and so I can let you know. So the first thing is the background cover. You can optimize your background just like you can on Facebook, just like you can on YouTube, on Twitter. You can also do that on LinkedIn. Now, the best way to optimize your background is to make it congruent with the other social media platforms, so that when someone comes to your page, they know it's you. You know, like if you change your picture, if you change your image that's in your background cover, you stand the opportunity of being missed, because people may not realize that that's you who's been giving them awesome tips over on Twitter. Now you have some awesome tips on LinkedIn. They won't even realize that it's you if you choose to change. So one of the things I would suggest is to go to LinkedIn, optimize your background cover, but optimize it either with the colors of your brand, definitely with the logo of your brand, but more importantly, you can use the same picture this way, or the same image. This way, when people come to that page, they'll know it's you, and they'll stop and support you, and, you know, read your comments and read a post or two, and even share from your LinkedIn page, because some people are on LinkedIn and they're not on Facebook. You know, some are on Twitter and LinkedIn, some are on LinkedIn and Facebook and not on Twitter, you know, that kind of thing. So you want to optimize all of your pages with your background cover and have it be congruent with your brand colors, or at least your image, and definitely with your logo. The other thing that you can do while you're over on LinkedIn, I don't know whether a lot of people know this, but you can actually have a vanity URL. You know, just like Facebook, your Facebook fan page, you can have a specific name. You have your profile name, and then you can have a fan page name. You know, you don't have to have those numbers behind the Facebook URL. You can actually have a slash, you know, a / with your name or your company's name or whatever your brand stands for. Well, you can also do that over on LinkedIn. It doesn't have to be some godforsaken list of numbers. You can actually make it the same URL as you have on Facebook or Twitter or YouTube. You know, like, make everything congruent. This way people can find you. Like mine, all over the place, is my name. You know, so if you want to find me, you know, all you have to do is put the URL of that platform and type in my name. My name has 2 A's, so not, you know, I don't think there's anybody else that's trying to have that name. You know, not at this stage in the game, and you would find me, you know? So that's what I would suggest for you. Have your brand in the URL so people can find you and know that it's you. The other thing that you can do is, now this is a good one, you know, because I didn't know this, although I had done it, I had not realized I did it, and I had to go check. But you can actually have a headline in your profile that will be there when you leave a comment. For instance, if your brand stands for lead generation, and that is your headline, then every time you leave a comment, instead of having your name, it would have your headline. So every time you leave a comment, it would say lead generation. You know, that's going to make people stop and look and read what it is you've left there. You know, what comment you made. Like mine is winning strategies. I never even realized that, but it certainly is. So every time I leave a comment, it doesn't have Karen Wilkins. It has winning strategies. So that's something that you might want to take a look at, because that would definitely get you more looks and even maybe more connections. And see, people over on LinkedIn, they're about business. They're about their business. And if you are leaving interesting comments and you have an interesting headline and your page is optimized, guess what? You're going to have people connecting with you or at least asking to be placed in your network so that they can see what you're all about, and maybe even ask for collaboration on a project or two. And man, I tell you, there's nothing better than that, than to have another entrepreneur think that you're special enough or good enough or, smart, whatever you want to call it, enough that they want to hitch their wagon up to yours, or want you to hitch your wagon up to theirs, so that y'all can do business together. And that's what it's all about. If you're an entrepreneur, you want to do business. And so, doing business with someone else makes it even easier. So that's something that you might want to look into. Now, here's another one that you might want to think about doing. And I say this for two reasons, but one is because it's important. It would help you out. But two, I have this big mobile marketing campaign that I'm getting ready to launch in a week or two. And if you're not doing business on your mobile, then you really are losing out on an opportunity to be in the throes. Like now, mobile is happening right now, whether you know it or not. Even for me to be able to do this live, I have to have a mobile device, so LinkedIn has a way where you can have the mobile app and be able to update not only your page, but the pages of the friends you're connected with over there. And so every time something worth mentioning happens, you can just update your mobile device and it'll populate and update not only your website or your internet, your World Wide Web page, but it also will update your World Wide Web page. Okay, so that is really important, that you start to do both things, and it's even more important to have an HTML5 website. That's a mobile website for all of your social media platforms that you do business on. So you might as well get into the habit of doing it now by downloading the apps. I'm sure you got Facebook on your phone and your tablet or any other mobile device that you might use. You might as well download LinkedIn, Twitter, all of them, and just be able to move from one to the other, updating and making certain people can find you. Okay, now I got several other tips, but these other tips, not that they're not important, but I'm going to train on them when I train on the mobile strategy that I'm putting in place for you guys. So be looking out for the promotion of that and the date and everything. And I really hope you guys will attend. Thank you. I'm really hoping that you guys will attend, because honestly, if you're not doing if you don't have a mobile strategy, you're leaving a lot of money on the table. And I know the entrepreneurs that are doing mobile strategy are glad you're doing that. But in a little while, there's going to be a mad dash to mobile, and it may not happen for a couple of months. It may not even happen for a few years. But when it happens, you want to be in place. You don't want to be one of them coming along, because right now, a lot of the top earners are not on mobile. They have built their business on the World Wide Web, and that's where they've hung their hat, and the World Wide Web, it's not going anywhere, but it won't be as much traffic on the World Wide Web, I'll say, in the next 5 to 10 years, because people want to be mobile. They want to have the .com lifestyle. They don't want to be tethered to their computer. They don't want to have to come back and sit at a desktop or have to lug around a laptop. They don't mind whipping out their phone, doing whatever they have to do, and then being on their merry way. And so if that's what your customers are doing, because they're doing more purchases on their phones, they're doing most of their social media from their phones, and they're even paying bills from their phones. So if that's where your customers are, that's where you need to be too. And so I'm going to show you how you can really get that done with just a few flips, okay? Not you, but, flips of your hand, just going from, well, you know what I mean. Well, I'm going to show you when I do this webinar what I'm talking about. And it can really, hands down, make you a lot of money because I'm showing you how to do lead generation and strategies and landing pages and the whole nine. But that's not what this broadcast is about. This broadcast is about LinkedIn. So I've given you those 4 or 5 tips, the background page, the headline, I got one more. I got to tell you this one more thing. I gave you the background page, the headline, the vanity, right? And then I also told you about the mobile. Well, this one other thing, you got to know this, and you got to check it out. So if you have a LinkedIn account, right? And you have people over there on LinkedIn. Now, this is where the mobile thing and Aurora, you are going to flip out with this one if you don't know this already. But on LinkedIn, there's a way that you can get the email addresses of all of your connections, all of them. They had to sign up, and they got to be verified email addresses because they had to sign up with LinkedIn with one, just like Facebook. Well, there's a way that you can get the email addresses of all of your connections over on LinkedIn. And when you get the email addresses, you just don't put them into your autoresponder. You could and ask them to opt in, but you could also maybe send them notifications or push response, Aurora. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, LinkedIn is a treasure trove. I think I'm saying that right. Of information over there. So at this point, I got to build up LinkedIn because LinkedIn is about business. Those people are about business. And so if you are a person about business, then you want to go over there and at least optimize it and update it every single day. Make certain you're posting over there. Make certain you got a video going over there. Just do those things every day. And it's just a matter of just sending whatever you're doing on your other platforms, just sending it over there, and every platform just about has a button that you can press to send your information to another site or another social network. I thought you would love that. So that's my information for you today. That is the tips I wanted to bring you. Remember, my friend Jerrilynn Thomas she needs to survey 200 women, 200 entrepreneurs by October 1st, which is Saturday. I know that because Friday is my birthday. Well, anyway, by October 1st, Jerrilynn needs to survey 200 entrepreneur women. And she is giving you a whole bunch of stuff that will help you build your business astronomically, exponentially, and unbelievably. You have to see the stuff that she has in place to help you get in place. Now, most of what she has for you will be offline. But heck, we're entrepreneurs. We build wherever there is, people to build with. So if you want that information, you can go to my fan page, which is Winning Mindset Strategies. And I had in my live for yesterday, on top of it, I have the link. I'll also put it on top of this one as well. So go over to my fan page, do 2 things for me. 1, like my fan page. I really would appreciate that. And 2, get the link for the survey. It's called Collaborative Business Match, I think. It's over at LinkedIn, and all you have to do is take the survey. It's a bunch of questions. You'll get a lot of information. As a matter of fact, this is where I got this information from, and from talking with Jerrilynn yesterday, right? So you take the survey, and then she has the list of things that that you can get involved with. And I'm telling you, it's nothing like, it's already about 25 women that are in this group, but Jerrilynn has access to thousands and thousands and thousands of women entrepreneurs, because every year she's doing something big and major to help us come together to be able to do business with each other. So if you want to have a collaboration with an entrepreneur over on LinkedIn, this is a great place to start. So go over to my fan page, Winning Mindset Strategies, like my page, and then look for the link. As soon as I complete this, I'm going to go over there and write up what I have to write up for this live, and then put the link with it. Okay, so I hope this has been of value to you. I hope you got some good tips that you can use and really optimize your stuff over on LinkedIn. And I don't mean to call it stuff, but you know, optimize your business over there and really connect with some people who are about business and making money. Okay, and you know, I hope to see you back here again, same time, well, not the same time, but it definitely will be on LinkedIn. I'll be doing my live tomorrow, but more importantly, I hope to see you on my webinar. So with that being said, if you don't have any questions, hey, Lorena, how are you? And Teresa, girl, thank you guys. Hi, Paco. Hi, Paco, how are you? Thank you guys for stopping by. I really, really appreciate you giving me the support. Okay, well, I know everybody is in a rush and on the run and on the move doing something. So, thank you guys so much. Don't forget to get the link over on my website. Over on my fan page. In the meantime, stay safe. Thank you. Thank you. Bye for now.